Alright, welcome Mac users to a short little tutorial on how to install Suicide Survival. Like me, you may have realized that you cannot play it on Mac as Valve does not have the proper engine available for Mac. You can download it, but it's not going to work in your Steam file. So here's just a quick little way to bypass that, and it's free, which is always the best part. Alright, so the two things you'll have to download for this will be obviously Suicide Survival. You might already have that even. And the other is the application PlayOnMac. It's free. It seems to work very nicely, and if you have any other Windows games, it'll probably save your life and help you install a lot of other Windows games on your Mac, especially Steam. It seems to specialize in Steam. And so after you download that, open it up. It might take a little bit to open. And I already have Steam installed, but I'll kind of walk you through quickly what you would do. You click on this install program. There's a chance that this screen might actually be the first screen you see. So just go up here in the search bar, type in Steam, click on Steam, install, and it'll run you through installation. You'll have to create a virtual drive name it whatever you would like. And after that, it'll ask you to download a couple things. Just click next or yes or whatever. It'll install X-Quartz for sure and Wine if you don't already have it on your system. And then it'll download the Windows version of Steam and install it in the drive. And essentially what it is, it's just a Wine wrapper of Steam for Windows. And so after you have all of that done, just make sure Steam is highlighted here, and then click Configure. So there's a couple things you're going to want to make sure you have fixed. And go over here into this Wine tab, and click on Configure Wine. Alright, so in this little box, make sure that the Windows version down here is Windows 7. It defaults to Windows XP, and you're going to want 7. Otherwise it won't work properly. And the other thing you have to make sure is disabled is under libraries here. You want to make sure that you'll actually have to add in the game overlay renderer. So just go up here, game overlay renderer. I don't know how to spell. And you would add it. That's not how you spell renderer. Make sure it's spelled like that. And then you click it, and you click edit, and disable. So that's pretty easy. I'm just gonna move that. And make sure that the DRET is also disabled. It was defaulted disabled when I opened it, but there's a chance that it might not be, so just make sure that's taken care of. Apply and OK. Close out of this window. And now you can open Steam. A lot of times it'll pop up, if it's your first time installing Steam on here, it'll do the whole update thing where it's like 128,000 something updates, which actually goes by really quickly depending on your internet connection. Mine is unfortunately rather slow, so it took me maybe 20 minutes to update. But so you'll have to log into Steam. If you don't have a Steam account, you'll have to create one. It's pretty painless. And you'll need to download a couple things in Steam. I downloaded a Half-Life 2 demo because Suicide Survival requires some sort of Valve game, and the demo was free, and it was the smallest size-wise, 1.7 gigabytes about. If you have a different game that's smaller, feel free to download it if you have already purchased it, but otherwise that's cheap. Well, free, and works just fine. The other thing you'll have to download is under Tools. So go to Library, Tools. You'll have to scroll down to the Source SDK Base 2007. This one you'll have to double click it. And then you'll just have to install it, just double click it, and it'll give you the whole install spiel. Once that's downloaded, you can actually just close out of Steam. When you close out of Steam, you'll have to make sure that you stop it in here. Once you hit close. Just ignore that. And then on to getting Suicide Survival on this thing. So from this screen, just click Open the Directory, and this will take you to PlayOnMac's, essentially the program files of it. And so it'll open you up with the Steam. You'll scroll down till you see Steam Apps. Click on that. And you'll want to go into Source Mods. Now here's where you drop a Suicide Survival. Make sure it's extracted. If it's not extracted, it won't work. After you drop it in, you are all set, and you can open Steam up and start playing. Thanks for watching, and enjoy.